Like barbecue, there are lots of lively, opinionated debates on how to make cornbread. Some people want to put sugar in it, while others can't imagine why anyone would enjoy sweet cornbread. The truth is, it's all relative, sometimes literally. People tend to like the kind of cornbread that their family makes, and that is fine. And the real secret to cornbread, no matter the recipe, is to pay attention to the cornmeal. Believe it or not, we did not have a family recipe, so I decided to create one of my own. And it begins by putting some fat in the skillet. Now this is bacon fat, but you can use oil or butter for this as well. A screaming hot skillet is the secret to my crust. So I'm gonna pop this into a 450-degree oven and let them get till it's almost shimmering hot. Cornbread is a quick bread, which means it comes together in one bowl. I have my cornmeal, and this is stone ground cornmeal. And I do add a little bit of flour, and that is because coarse cornmeal can sometimes be a little too coarse when it comes time to cut the cornbread. If you want nice, tidy slices, that little bit of flour will hold it all together. Then I'm gonna put in salt, baking powder, baking soda, and yes, just a tiny bit of sugar. Not to make it sweet, but a little bit of sugar will give you a golden, beautiful crust. It's really in there for looks more than flavor. It is a quick bread in that it doesn't contain yeast. So anytime you're making a quick bread, you want to really stir your dry ingredients so that that leavening is evenly distributed all the way through. Only 2 more ingredients. I'm a huge fan of liquid buttermilk, and I've shaken it up, and I'm gonna add 1 large egg and whisk this together until I can't see the yolk anymore. When I can lift my whisk out and nothing sticks to it, we know the egg is incorporated. And then you pour the wet into the dry and stir them together. And stir only until everything is moist and there are no wispy bits of dry. There's nothing to be gained by over stirring your batter. And that's it. When you're using baking powder and baking soda in a recipe, they'll only do their leavening job for a few minutes and then they quit. So you want to let this sit no more than about 5-10 minutes at the most. But if you put your pan at the beginning, it's going to be ready when you are. So my pan and my bacon fat are screaming hot from being in the oven and preheating together. And I'm gonna quickly add my batter. It's probably gonna sizzle, make that signature sizzle that makes the outside extra crispy, almost like a well-made hush puppy. That fat that bubbles up around the edge is gonna go over the top. It's gonna add color and flavor to the top of the cornbread as well. A wedge of freshly cooked cornbread or even a broken off hunk is the perfect side dish to almost anything. Chili, soup, a vegetable plate, but sometimes I just want cornbread with my cornbread topped with gobs of butter. When I was a little girl, my granddaddy would take a dinner plate and put a big gob of butter on it and drizzle on a bunch of syrup. Honey or sorghum, cane syrup, even Cairo syrup if that's what we had, and stirred it all up and would put it on our cornbread. It was this little touch of sweetness that made that cornbread feel like a dessert, a real treat. And that's what I'm gonna make today. So I have here 2 sticks of softened butter that's at room temperature, and I'm gonna stir it until it's soft and creamy. And once your butter is nice and soft and creamy, you're gonna add in a little bit of powdered sugar, which can be an unusual ingredient, but let me tell you why I do it. It's not to add more sweetness. We're gonna get plenty of that from our sorghum syrup. The little bit of powdered sugar will make this hold in the refrigerator for several days, so you can make a lot of it and then serve it through the week as you need it. In goes my sorghum. Now I'm gonna stir this up until it's smooth and creamy. And hot cornbread goes great with a butter, like honey butter or this wonderful sorghum butter. So once your butter mixture is smooth, you can put it in a pretty bowl and have it ready to go on the table. So my hot cornbread has just come from the oven. I think that hot cornbread is so special that people should be sitting at the table and waiting for it. But if you do need to hold the cornbread for a few minutes, go ahead and flip it out of the skillet, because if it stays in there, it's gonna steam and undo that delicious crust you worked so hard to make. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful edge. Now I have my butter already. Let's cut into this and see what awaits. I love how it feels when that first slice lets go. Now, while this is steaming hot, of course I have to top this with a dollop of my delicious sorghum butter.
It's ready. Yes, it's ready. So just let it all begin.